we were just on a Zoom call, and she asks us to focus free write. And I just think that is such a Bard thing to do. Focus free writing is just, it's just Bard. It just screams Bard. And so I just thought that moment was really special for me, especially since like we're on a computer, everything's sort of digital nowadays because of the pandemic and everything. And so for a teacher to ask me to take a pen and paper and write and do something that I would normally do at Bard and express my thoughts through writing, instead of just typing it up on the computer, like that in itself just felt so much like I was still at Bard.
With virtual learning, I was kind of nervous about it because what I enjoy the most about Bard is the discussions and being present with everyone. So I was worried about losing that aspect of learning. But in the process of remote learning, I realized that that was never gone. In my psychology class, we did sort of like this seminar where we were we were acting as certain theorists that we were learning about. And it was just so incredible to see all of my classmates' creativity. You know?
So Zoom has this feature where you can use the chat. And so there was simultaneously a conversation going on, and then also people debating with what the last person had just said in the chat. And I thought it was a really cool example of how Bard students use technology to really continue engaging with their academics. And although technology can be a distraction in this age, I think we use it really productively on Zoom that day.
I think in general, what I really like the most that makes me feel like I'm still in Bard is like the teacher support. Because I know it's a rough time right now for like, it's a rough time for me. Because when this first started, I was like, what is going on? It was too much work. And it's like, I just talked to them about it and they actually understood that.
Even with Bard at school, you still have your sense of independence, but especially at home, online, you have to have like discipline to sit down and actually do that work. And I wouldn't have had that discipline or that responsibility had I not been in Bard anyway.
In Dr. Hammond's gender trouble class. So it was like for me, it was the true seminar experience where there was open discussion. There were opposing opinions and there was actual conversation. This is what I came to Bard for. This is what I signed up for and I'm getting it.
After coming to BSEC, I learned how to speak out. I learned how to lead conversations, how to participate in discussions. And I also learned, most importantly, how to be a leader.
One way that I feel like I've grown and I've changed throughout my BSEC experience is obviously one that I've just become more independent and confident. But more importantly than that is that I've kind of like embraced being a community-driven person. Like at Bard, I found not only like a few friends, but I've genuinely found like a community that has embraced who I am.
It is the teachers that make the difference. The teachers are teaching us how to be great students, how to learn education. So those teachers are what makes Bard Bard.
Right now I'm taking a course called Epistemology of Conspiracy Theories with an amazing professor, Dr. Matthews. We learn so much, like I learned so much in that class, but it specifically taught me like to be skeptical of the world around me, to be like aware and be mindful of things and don't just take things as like face value. Like don't take assumptions and stereotypes and just hold them to your heart when there's so much more and there's so much more that you can look into. And I think that goes for not only that class, but all of my other classes I've had. So yeah, definitely at Bard, like I've learned how to critically think and to think deeply about things.
I'm ready for college. Hey, you ready for college? Darius, you ready for college? That's what I'm saying. I'm ready to get getting because Bard has prepared me. I feel like I'm not even going to college. I'm just continuing. Like I already know it's not going to be different because I already got the A1 here. That's it.